I want to bring up to the stage, and come on up, Manny. I want to bring up Manny Gonzales. Come on up. Now, you got James Brown. You guys, he is the Senior Director of Multicultural Marketing at Moet Hennessy. And I was so honored this year that Moet Hennessy chose me to receive an award that was just spectacular. And we did it in New York, but he may mention what that is, but more importantly, I was in Cleveland most recently with him, and it was the 50th anniversary of the convening that Jim Brown did to support Muhammad Ali in his stance against the Vietnam War. And it was myself and Jim Brown and John Carlos and a number of other folks on this panel to talk about social justice, entertainment, and athletes. And Moet Hennessy put this together. The commitment that they make in terms of culture and social justice is something that's fantastic. And Manny, and I think they make that commitment really because of Manny. It comes from him. And so give it up for Manny Gonzales, you guys.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Hill. As Hill said, we have a 6-hour brunch ahead of you. I'm going to do a 1-hour toast. Just kidding. No, I just want to, as Hill mentioned, he was an amazing participant in this panel discussion Hennessy hosted in Cleveland with Jim Brown. And we're very proud of what we did to support that commemoration. And of course, we were extremely happy that my friend Hill was there. As he mentioned, last December, we presented him with the Hennessy Privilege Award, both for his professional achievements, but also his contributions to our various communities, especially for his work on his own foundation, Manifest Your Destiny. I don't know how many of you know about his foundation, but you should get to learn more about it, because it's an amazing project that this amazing human being founded and continues to support and teach others about that work. I'm here, not for an hour, but hopefully short and sweet, to deliver and offer a toast not only to Andrea and Culture Shifting, but to all of you. And I'm reminded of a little play on Broadway. How many of you have seen Hamilton? The reason why, and my friends know that I talk a lot about Hamilton, I've seen it a couple times, but it's a production that is quite historic, and it is very related to what Andrea Hoffman launched 7 years ago with Culture Shifting. And when you go, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to give you the whole story, but what hits you immediately is the cast that you see on stage. Very much like the people in this room. Aaron Burr, played by a young African-American actor. Alexander Hamilton, played by a young Latino actor. Eliza Hamilton, Alexander's wife, played by a young Asian-American actor. That is what hits you first. But to me, the other thing that really resonates is one of the closing lines. Who lives, who dies, who tells your story? And that, to me, speaks volumes about what Andrea Hoffman launched 7 years ago. It's about who's telling our stories. And it's important that you have individuals like Andrea and the magnificent, extraordinary individuals we honor today to tell those stories. And we heard a lot about that storytelling yesterday in the think tank. And I commend all of you who contributed so much to that dialogue, because just as Lin-Manuel Miranda, through Alexander Hamilton, and the narrator talked about the importance of people telling our stories, again, I congratulate Andrea and all of you here, and to many more years of storytelling at Culture Shifting in Silicon Valley. Cheers.